It's Walk Dog Wednesday. I don't know how good of a quality sound this is going to be. Out here is pretty gusty wind. It comes at gusting like 20 miles an hour or more. But listen, I just want to clear something up real quick. I want to say that doing these walks is for preventative health, preventative care. That's the goal. You want to prevent things that may affect your wellness. That's my goal. And I sat down today and I wrote out some things in regards to that I wanted to talk to you about. Number one thing is, I'm gonna sit down at this bench here when I get there. The number one thing is, okay, so I found out this week that the osteoporosis that my body has is acting up a little bit. So I gotta do a little bit more. I gotta do the things that's gonna support my body to not let that affect me. You know, like I've upped my supplements, my calcium, and did things like that. And then things like walking and stuff like that is good for your bones as well. So I'm doing that. I did stop and purchased me a new pair of shoes for some really good cushion. That's good for the osteoporosis, especially when it's right there in your back. So that helps me to be able to do my walk. But I thought I'd sit down just a minute so I can talk to you and jot down some things that sometimes when people start on a wellness journey, it's like they think, oh, I want to see some big dramatic change, transformation. Like right now, I walked 2 blocks and I'm going to have a big transformation. That's not it. It's all about preventative. And you got to start somewhere, and it might be that 2 blocks. So something that I didn't expect through this journey was the little things that started a change. Okay, little things that we pretty much overlook, but we need to take notice of it. It's not an overnight thing. It's not dramatic, but quietly changes like, hey, waking up a little bit more clarity, having more patience during the day, not hitting that afternoon crash. That's a biggie. And just actually following through the things that I said that I would do. And the biggest thing that I jotted down is, I always thought that transformation, like I said, was going to be big and obvious, but this season, what it's showing me is, it's actually those small, consistent shifts, that's what changes everything. I upped my calcium. And I'm on my 2nd month of a supplement system that I'm really, really loving, which is helping me with not hitting that afternoon crash and helping me have more clarity. And what it's doing, it's getting my organs back in shape, because we misuse and mistreat our organs by the things that we put into our systems, you know, into our body, the bad foods and all that kind of stuff. So I'm working on from the inside out, and I'm loving the results that I'm getting. And like I said, it's not big traumatic or big transformation all at once, but it's the little things that are adding up. And it's this, and it's that, my friend. It is that feels sustainable. I feel that I can continue to do this. That's sustainable. If you're interested in my support system, let me know. And remember, it's all about preventing your wellness to go bad, preventing things to go sour when there is prevention there. Preventative wellness.